Well, we back with it again, and we got some hot topics today. I'm talking about the 2K crossover podcast with, of course, Jay Easy and also and your boy Bruce. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves, of course.
Oh, it's on me first. I found out that they love the salt and pepper. Who are they? I don't know these mystery women that my wife say love me. I don't know.
And we gotta get Jay with that barbershop thing. Gotta go. All right, you ain't been to a barbershop in years.
Yeah,
right?
Like
Stop lying on your videos. All right.
why would I start? It's a 2K community. I thought that was a prerequisite.
I thought it was in the barbershop. You haven't been to the barbershop in years, my G. Stop it. We tired. We see you not going to the barbershop. We seen it, Jay. All right. Stop. We
hey, man,
it. How are you gonna watch me and tell me the water is black when I'm watching it's blue? I just don't understand that, bro.
The same way that somebody can say that that offensive consistency actually matters in this game when you're not a bot. The same way they can do it, I can say that on this video. Yes.
Damn, I'm gonna have to get some gunshots, some effects for this.
Yeah, right. We need some effects.
Gunshots, all right, so let's get to the news and the debates. Okay, so Mike Quinn revealed a few things to us this week. One of the things was that there's a new feature. Well, there is not necessarily new, but a feature in the game that keeps players from defending two players. It kind of hold you back. I like to refer to it as an invisible wall. And I personally not that happy about it, but I want your opinion, man. Let's start off with City.
All right,
what
man.
Do you think about the new
if
feature?
you don't know what Brute is referring to, he's referring to you getting stuck in the mud thinking you can guard two players. In NBA 2K23, you were able to very easily guard two players. Baiting one, you like to do the bait. So you bait one person that's maybe driving and then you dive out to the 3-point. Well, that's no longer with the new mechanic that Mike Wang has implemented. Even if you are fast enough to get from the paint to the corner, they're going to put you in mud trying to make your way back to the corner. If 2K was a perfect game in a perfect world, I'd understand it, but it's far from that. Although I do really like 2K24, the idea of 2K taking over your player in any circumstance, to me, is completely unacceptable. That's my thoughts on it.
All right, so you don't like it. Jay.
Hold on, let me just add one thing. I like the concept, but I don't think it was executed well enough. Basically, this court is too small for the player speeds that are out there, and they intentionally slow down your player so you can't make it from one spot to another, and that's what I don't like.
Okay, so I'm translating with like the devil on your shoulder. So basically, you're saying NBA 2K developers are too incompetent to really implement it the right way. That's the energy I'm getting.
That's the type of vibes I'm on. Yes, that's the type of vibes I'm on. Yep. Because I'm like, I don't know.
Heard the undertones. I had to bring it forward.
Pull out the undertones, bro. Pull them out, bro. Because it's facts, man. The way I see it is like there should be no circumstance where 2K takes over your player, where you lose control of your player. If you find that your player is a certain speed on defense, then that allows you to kind of determine how far you can hedge over or how far you can bait or cheat. Now, if you don't know when 2K is going to randomly slow you down and then they just randomly throw it out there, that's a failed mechanic, in my opinion.
All right. Now, Jay, before I pass this to you,
go ahead.
Now, you're my shooter. One of my better shooters.
Yeah. I
heard you complain. And this is a curveball. He wasn't ready for this, y'all. He wasn't ready for this. I hear you complain day in, day out about people being able to close out and it wasn't in the play.
Right.
You better not say you don't like this feature, because this feature does what you want. People are not able to be defending that dude over there and then jump from damn near the key and reach your shot in the corner, Jay. What do you think about the feature?
But the only problem is, you said you laid out a very good basis, but the problem is it doesn't work as advertised, because you can circumvent it by jumping. If you could not circumvent this by jumping, wouldn't have a problem with it. Yeah. If you jump, it just blows right through the animation, and it doesn't even matter that they put that in there. And they told us, so when 2K so I said, hey, I keep saying, they said you weren't gonna be able to do that this year, and you can't do that this year if you try to run out there. But if you jump, he just launches, and you can't get there. Now, I guess they try to put whistle in so that you try to get this, you get a foul or whatever, but that doesn't happen a lot of times. Most of the times for me, I just get a very high contest number. Now, I did hit a 59% today because I did what you said. Just shoot the damn ball. Okay, so I did it. Watch my release, shot it, and I hit it. And it, it was 59%, and I greened it, and I was like, "Yeah, that's ridiculous." And then they was like, "Yo, but you ain't complaining now." I said it shouldn't have been 59%. He shouldn't have been able to get there. Like, what do you mean? Like, I never saw a shot I didn't like. But on the other side, I also play defense, and I am the head of the baiting organization, which would make me the master of baiters.
Oh, just so you know, I like when people, I like when people try to hit it from all angles so I can't attack it, because I was about to say, this is Mr. Bait and Jump, okay?
Oh, yeah.
He hates people to jump from far, but that does it all the time.
Hey, man, listen. You love it when you do it. You don't like it when they do it to you. I am the president of the baiting organization, the Master Baiters of America, and we just
that makes me feel real uncomfortable.
Pause.
Yeah, that made me feel
no. You can't say
really
the one sentence.
Pause again. Super pause. Hey, yo. All of that, bro. Jay is the president on his own of the Master Baiters Club. That's his own club. That didn't get established in the 2K crossover.
We need that on Twitter, okay? Click that and put it on Twitter.
Click that, bro.
You can't see this on your Twitter, man.
If you're watching, Jay is the president of that Master Baiters Club.
But listen, man. But listen. So
that
somebody that likes to bait people. I mean, I understand it. There are ways to circumvent it. You can start running, but if they hit the pass when you're running out there, it's gonna freeze you and you're gonna be like you in mud. It's just certain places. I've learned how to anticipate it, because in this game, as soon as they pull you to that guy, it's like, okay, this is who you're guarding. You can't run out there, so you got to kind of walk away from him, and then you can go. So I learned how to play around it and stuff, but it does bother me when it's game point and we didn't want to leave that guy open. And I'm you know how you run down and touch the paint so he can't, and then you run back out to like the wing, and it's already given the most hellified boost to the, because the leading pass is ridiculous in the game. So, that's
lying
there.
about that. That's another aspect of it, yeah.
In conjunction with the leading pass, I can't close out. It does make you, and the only thing you can do is hope he's in a shooting slump and miss, which he probably is, because this is 2K24. So, hey, it evens out. I mean, I don't like either side of it, because offensively, they can circumvent it. Defensively, it just happens at the most random times. But good idea, poor implementation. There you go.
So there you go with the incompetent argument again. All right, I hear you. You all right? You're going after the 2K there?
I'm not going after the 2K there. I just think that I think that
cannot implement it right. They have an idea and just trash at implementing it.
Better yet, they have an idea, but when they implement it, they don't account for the fact that we are going to find a way to abuse it.
Oh, okay. All right, I see the maturity in that argument, Jay. All right, I see you growing. Me personally, right? This is why I don't like it, y'all. Very simple. I'm tired of them finding ways to restrict defenders.
Say it again.
I'm sorry. I'm tired of them finding ways to, the defenders, they gonna pay because they made a bad decision, whereas the game, you already know the shot clock. She's got so much thing that bail out offensive players in this game right now. Right? So everybody is always happy when defenders is getting some restrictions, bro. So I just don't like it at all. Straight up, ain't too much to talk about. And this is the next thing that he revealed in that same vein, where defenders are getting punished now for contesting shots with their back turned. In fact, he went so far to say, it's intentional, because someone said, Mike Wayne, what is this? Right? What is this? And he said, basically, once you contest it from the back, the contest percentage drastically drops, okay?
Right.
So what are your thoughts? And we're going to start off right here with Jay on this one.
I think I think that was just dev speak. I don't think that that's a real thing. I don't think that, And the reason I don't
wait,
go ahead.
You're calling Mike Wayne a liar?
Oh, no. That's why you do dev speak, so you don't lie.
So what he says is he implemented something in the game. So whenever your back is turned, like if you could really control that 100%. But anyways, if your back is turned, you contest. I'm talking about the image that was showing the hand, the elbows was damn near on the ball, by the way. All right.
Right.
Okay. And it was called an open. He said that's because his back was turned.
Yeah, I just think the game got a broken contest system. I don't think it was because his back was turned. We see Gambit all the time put his hands up, back turn, block shots, turn people away, throw them out of bounds. I just seen him just grab somebody, just throw them out of bounds. And then that's what I was getting to next, City. We do bump steals and butt steals. How do you do those with your back? So I don't believe it. I think it was just it's just dev speak. And that was the other thing, because like, they were saying, well, this is not skillful. This is this is that. What do they say? The only two skillful steals are in the game: the bump steal and the butt steal. You do both of those with what? Your back. So how can we be playing bad defense with our back if we're saying that's the only skillful way to play defense? Like, come on, bro. It don't matter if I'm standing in front of you with my back to you and you can't get the ball up, or I'm standing in front of you with my face to you, you can't get the ball up.
In all fairness,
it doesn't make a difference.
When I spoke on this topic, a lot of people said a back contest shouldn't be rated nowhere close to the front contest. Okay.
But I didn't choose to turn around though. So that's my problem with it.
The idea is you can't. The mechanics within 2K don't allow you to turn around and make a contest. So it ain't like I could choose to run backwards toward the 3-point line. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying here, right?
You're agreeing with Jay here.
Well, what I'm saying, I'm agreeing with Jay to the extent of oftentimes we don't have control over that contest. So if there's no way that I could intentionally run backwards to make a contest. If I so happen, like the screenshot that's out there, is a player with his back turned to the shooter and attempting to make a contest, Mike Wayne said it was open. It's impossible for me to intentionally run backwards and attempt to make a contest because 2K will face me toward the player that's dribbling the rock. So the mechanic isn't there to face me toward the player. If my back is turned, then 2K turned me around unless I came from a different angle, like from the side or something like that, and I attempted to make a contest. But again, if you come from the side to make a contest, we can't control where 2K is going to lunge us on that contest. That's where
I think that was part of the issue on that one too, because there was a video that went along with that, and in that video he jumped at him, but 2K turned him around in the air. So he didn't.
Oh, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How many times has that happened to y'all? That's happened often.
Wow. He jumped at him full like this way, and 2K turned him in the air.
In this game, I don't even take contests scoring at the rate it is serious anymore, right? I just accept it as the norm. When I see people I see 98% contest drop now, right? So if someone hit some like look contest and it says open a drop, I'm like, whatever, all right, whatever. I've seen worse happenings, and I still really like the game, which is weird. Right?
Yeah,
which is weird. It seemed like a lot of stuff is not working how it's supposed to in the game, but that might be why the game is fun. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
There's definitely a skill gap, because the idea is that you can hit those contested shots if you time your shot properly.
Yes, exactly.
So because the middle make is much larger than it was last year. Smaller green window, higher middle make means that it gives you more opportunity to hit those contested shots.
You're right. Now, in the vein of things not working as how it's supposed to, the 2K devs made a promise to us. They did. All right. You know me. I'm always in the building. Always like, yo, make attributes matter. Attributes should matter. And then it was revealed that acceleration might not matter in the way that a lot of people think. Mainly, the people who are really upset are the people who made small guards who like to speed boost left and right. So now they're saying, yo, I could have still like sacrificed on my acceleration and be able to cheese, as how I would call it cheese, like they say movement. Okay, movement with the ball, basically. How I would move if I have it right now. So what do y'all think and then you reveal that acceleration wouldn't matter to them. I would say specifically. I'm not gonna say it don't matter overall. Okay,
Right.
because that's what a lot of people is saying right there. I don't agree with that.
I don't agree
So
with
what
it
do y'all think? We're gonna start with City on this one.
So, you guys know the clips that went viral. Guys going back and forth, and Mike Wang pretty much said that that's targeting his speed with ball attribute and not triggering his acceleration attribute.
Mm-hmm.
So that spread through the 2K community like wildfire. And folks are like, oh, hell no. If you can move like that with low acceleration, that's how I want to move. Most point guards are moving east to west. They're trying to misdirect, right? To create an open shot opportunity, right? So if point guards find out that they don't need a high acceleration to make the east to west movement suitable or sufficient enough to create an open shot, then that's what they're going to do. They're going to drop their acceleration. Now, this is not to everybody. You guys can't all go dropping your acceleration. If you're a spot up shooter, somebody who likes to take that first step and drive, you're one of those type of players, you're going to need your acceleration. But for smaller guards, they have a little bit more leeway. Whether I like it or not, I don't. I come from
they're right for being upset, basically. Because the thing they're right for being upset because it was kind of misleading what they said in the beginning, right? So now a lot of them gonna have to recreate builds, of course, which is costing a lot of money too. Because if you come and tell me, to be honest with you, all attributes should count, right? Okay, acceleration. You assume acceleration is gonna help with the ball. With the ball, gonna help me burst off with the ball as well. So I'm gonna put that on my point guard as high as possible. So I know I'm trying to get that first step. So now that I find out, I don't need it. I feel a type of way. So I'm just
money wasted.
Trying to be devil's advocate, of course. I'm trying to look at it from their perspective. You know me, I don't create those type of guards, but I still understand their
of course. Every attribute matters, bro. So, when you're making those guards out there, especially for the guards, because you got to pinpoint every single, because it might get you another badge. It might get you another threshold, meet another threshold.
Yeah.
So I feel your pain, man. If y'all ended up making new builds for the sake of acceleration, I personally, the way I see it now, especially going no money spend, is make the build that suits you. So that way every build you make is patch proof.
Right.
You don't have to worry about a patch.
Exactly. That's how I feel. You want to know how I feel about it? Okay, so I think that the clip was misinterpreted because when the guy was moving back and forth with the 77 acceleration, he was already at top speed. So what Mike is saying that once you're at top speed, your change of direction that goes off speed with ball. But when you're I guess the game doesn't see you as stopping and going this way. That's not a full stop. So it just goes like you can just change direction like that. We look at it as that's the full stop and he's going back the other way. So that should be acceleration. The game's not looking at it like that. The game's looking at it like he's just dribbling the basketball. So when he changes direction, he's still at that speed. So that speed with ball. That's the first thing I think it is that I don't got a problem with people trying to find ways to win by the margins. I think it has been tested by a lot of people and they found out that you can go with the 77 acceleration if you want to, but a lot of people, TJ statistics, he said he built one. I think Chalk made one. Everybody, they went ahead and debunked it this week and said, what they're saying is that that's BS. You're faster off the first launch.
Yes.
And it's much better if you go as high as you can with the acceleration. Me, I'm going to go as high as I can because I need the 77 to get fast feet on gold. So
that's another thing.
It's worth it to me. So it's going to acceleration does matter. What's
gold.
that?
You get
you gotta have it on 77 to get it on gold. So acceleration matters. It may not matter the same way that they want it to matter. I just think it's laughable because the same people that are mad that acceleration doesn't matter are calling for a whole stat in the defensive category to be nullified. Just take it out the game. The acceleration does matter for us, but we say it doesn't matter. But we want y'all to just make steal irrelevant. Just kill a whole stat over there, but make this stat matter for us. It matters. Just don't matter how you want it to matter. And like I said, you can't get mad because you think your stat doesn't matter how you want to, but then say kill their stat.
Just kill their stat. Go and just take shots at offensive minded people, man. Y'all defensive people. That's all. Oh,
taking shots at the comp community.
Y'all gonna get patched soon. I can tell you that. And you know that's what he's trying to do technically, right? You know the comp community going at. You know that. You know that. And speaking about comp community, man, am I the best at transitions ever?
Yeah, facts.
Yo,
segue master.
There is a little uncertainty who's actually good or not right now.
Say it again.
There's a movement. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This movement been here for a while now. It took a little break last year because of the variable shot timing, by the way. Accusations throwing left and right in the comp community, man. All right. I'll let you take this one because our first place I saw it was AllCity, to be honest with y'all. All right. So I'll let you lead with this one, AllCity. Take it off.
So apparently Dynasty, a really good player, killing it in league gameplay, got the attention of Splash when he went up against him. And he took some real suspect shots, and folks were complaining. I didn't personally see those particular.
He busted his ass, right?
But in his defense, he was busting everybody's ass.
Yeah, that's the rumors.
They say he been busting everybody's ass for 3 weeks.
Yeah,
that's what they said.
Okay, okay.
And he's taking these real suspect sort of shots that you don't normally see people take out there, even from the comp community. And Splash put out a message saying either he's like the best prospect ever in 2K, or he's a cheater. So that's tough, right? So this dude, one of the other. From Splash perspective, I imagine he's not calling anybody right now that we don't know the best prospect in 2K. So I imagine his thought process was like, it's highly unlikely that he would be the best prospect. It's more likely that he's cheating. Yeah. So that got put to the test. And they pretty much went through Dynasty's computer all on a live stream 2 times, went through his computer.
Went through his computer?
Through his computer. And I imagine it's through remote access. Going through his computer 2 times to see if he ever plugged in a cheating device.
Okay.
The conclusion was that
he only got one PC?
That's what I was going to say. That on that PC, whichever one they went through, there was no cheating device plugged in.
I gotta tell you, right now I got 2 PCs right there.
Yeah. As we all, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all know what it is. You could have tested
word on the street is Dynasty is an engineer. So
I'm just word on the street, he's an engineer. To be honest with you, because I just didn't know about our whole situation.
So they went through his computer and he ended up playing that night for a few hours on live stream. And he didn't play as aggressive as to what raised the accusations in the first place. Now, I saw both of those games, and he played really, really well, like a good point guard, a solid point guard. That got his team involved, took smart shots, all that good stuff, but he wasn't taking those, like he likes to refer to with those SMD sort of shots. And because of that, Splash ended up sending out another tweet saying, my final verdict is he's cheating. He's cool, though.
Yeah. Ooh.
So that's what we got.
Well, word on the street, Dynasty is an engineer, so he come on, bro. I got 3 computers in. I got 3. I'm an engineer too. I got 3 computers in here, and I got 4 computers. So the whole point is, come on.
Yeah,
you access to my computer. First of all, you got. I'm gonna tell you, if they'd have said, "Can we see your computer?" I'm gonna tell you to go to hell. That's the first thing I'm gonna tell you. Because you got a better chance of taking a selfie with God and coming back and showing it to me.
Right? I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
That was crazy.
If you accuse me of cheating, I ain't gotta prove nothing to y'all.
Nothing. Nothing at all.
I feel a type of like, okay. Let me prove to them I'm not cheating. I'm always really cautious when people are so quick to prove that they're not cheating.
Yeah,
be honest. But continue on, Jay.
But so that part, like I said, you got a better chance of shaking hand with God today and bringing the selfie back and showing it to the chat than getting on my computer. It's not about to happen. Never. So that's one thing. Number 2, like they said, he played, he came, he played. He did not play as aggressively. He wasn't taking. Not only was he not hitting the shots, but he wasn't taking the lightly contested and things like that. They said they was having to throw 2 and 3 locks at him at the same time. He didn't care. He get that one crack of space and he was shooting. You remember like how people used to do back in the day when what was that? Floor center was on the floor and you could see when you were open and they would run around until they knew they were open, and then as soon as it turned green, they would pull. And so it was, oh my. But yeah, so it was something like that. And they said he just wasn't taking the same type of shot. So he went from Damian Lillard to Chris Paul III, and which both are really good players. But the type of play that you see from D Lillard is not what you're going to see from Chris Paul III. And I certainly wouldn't think a player would acquiesce or their level of play would degrade, because they said he was doing it against the most top locks for 3 weeks. Then got on stream, and you're playing. From what I understood, Chalk said BP and the randoms. You were playing BP and the randoms, and BP was the most impressive guard on the floor, taking the shots that Dynasty would have taken. This is all what Chalk said. It's like, this is stuff BP's taking the shot, and Tutok was in it too. Tutok, something like that. So there's like, they just didn't play the same. And you know, I mean, maybe it was the situation. Maybe they heard that they are league prospects, and so they're trying to show that they can play more team oriented or whatever.
No, we're not here for that now.
It was the largest stage he's ever had. He had about 2,000.
That's exactly what Chalk was saying. He was like, bro, I didn't come here for this. I didn't come here to see Chris Paul. I came here to see the dome shots. That's what I came to see. That's what, and he said, I'm not getting what I came here for. And you know, I don't know, man. That's tough. I don't know what makes a person change their play style that quickly, just from one day to the next. But
I mean, if I gotta use my different PC, might So what are y'all verdict? Y'all think he was cheating or not? That's what I need to know from y'all. Okay. Y'all ain't answered yet. Y'all leaning into a direction, but I don't know.
It's suspect, man, because
Shay,
one thing that it's suspect because of the different way, the difference in play.
Here, this is between us.
But the biggest thing was when that text to speech went off. That text to speech, I don't know how that text to speech got on or what was going on or what. But the you know how sometimes you make a mistake and turn on the narrator on Xbox. So somehow that was on and it was talking in the chat, and there's like, wait a minute, now that's real suspect. Also, Splashy said when he's shooting regular shots, I can hear the clickety clack of the button, but when he shoots those suspect shots, I don't know.
What in the world? That's wow.
We ain't got no hand. They was paying attention to everything.
All right, so Jay, you think he's cheating?
I don't know, man. He's either cheating or he the goddamn greatest. So I don't know, man. He might be the greatest, man. He might be godly. I need more information. I need to watch more streams.
I know this is Jay right now. Give me a little time. You dancing.
My sister.
You dancing. You dancing, man. City, let me see if you're gonna say your chest. Is he cheating or not?
I already covered this, and in my ignorance, maybe I'm naive, maybe I'm ignorant. But I could only give you from my perspective, and from my perspective and all the information that I gathered, watching him play, watching the 2 games, he doesn't seem like he was cheating. I seen a well put together guard, and hopefully, Brute, you could elaborate because we spoke about this prior about how even well put together guards cheat. But he seemed to have a bag that runs deep. He was breaking down the defense, and it wasn't solely from his gameplay. So my confusion and maybe my ignorance to this is that if you have such a bag, what is the point of cheating? He was using his team so effectively to break down their defense, calling multiple people into motion to create great plays on offense. If he was cheating, that'd be a huge disappointment to me.
It would be. Let me play devil's advocate for real quick though. Now, do you think that the plays were so effective that he was calling and doing because they were just that effective, or did they fear him that much that they were more effective than they would have been? Because I ain't gonna lie, he was shooting some stuff. Now, all those shots was makeable shots though. All of them were makeable. I think the issue that people had was the consistency with which he's hitting the shot.
Biggest issue,
because 2K is just gonna make you miss. You just gonna miss in this one. It is what it is. So I think that's what most people had the issues with. But every shot in those videos was makeable. And some of them weren't even. They said open, not contested, 1% or 2% contested and stuff. So
do you remember his 3-ball?
We know how fades are in MIDI. So what's up?
Do you remember his 3-ball? What number was it? I know they showed this. Thought it was like a 94, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was up there.
And the MIDI was like 99. Or MIDI was up there. They got all the pretty much all the Hall of Fame shooting back.
My boy Breezy, he was doing We were playing Park this morning. This dude doing some crazy stuff, but obviously Park is not against top locks. Yeah. But he was coming down and I think he got a really high midi, like a 98 or whatever you get all the badges with.
That's a cheese this year.
Yeah, and he was, bro. When I'm telling you, he was coming down, come off a screen, quick fade mid, quick fade baseline. Yeah. When he shot threes, he was blowing every shot though, because Breezy sucks. But with the twos, he was with that 98 midi, he was hitting. So I think you can do it. I don't know how I don't know that you can do it against top locks with that much consistency, but he did it, so it must be doable.
All right. And we're talking elite defense, y'all. You know how it is to get smothered by 2 locks, elite locks on top of that. That's tough.
And somebody got to say it.
Yeah, say it.
He was cheating. I'm gonna lie to you. That Maul cheating his ass off. Okay, that Maul was cheating. I'm sorry. Okay, I reviewed the evidence, and more was brought to me because I didn't know. That is, from what I've seen, that Maul was lighting everybody up and their mama. I'm talking about their mama came crying, Sonny, someone just burned my. Yes, he was lighting everybody up.
3 weeks straight, too.
And all of a sudden, that Maul turned to Lonzo Ball? Hell no. No. We're not here to see Lonzo. No. We here to see Steph.
Man.
Okay, I want to see Steph. Nah, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. That one PC thing, I'm not buying it because I got 2 PCs. If I was cheating, I'll put it on this one, which is my gaming PC. And when I'm ready, I turn that Maul on. All right, cool. If they want to see a PC, I'll show them my streaming PC. I don't want to hear that. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. That's not enough. That's not enough, man. It's too much evidence pointing in the next direction. And the next thing, I know a lot of people in this community have been using these things.
Say it again.
They've been using them. You see a lot of them who are just lights out. And now, when
Mr.
they reach
Sim, why would you hold on? We're gonna segue to what you're about to say, but what would make you think that these guys are sensational?
Bro, come on, my G. We've been know that. We've been knowing that. They've been know that. They probably mad they ain't got the script. That's why they're mad.
In the league.
They're mad
wait, they ain't mad that he's cheating. They mad that they don't got the script that he had.
The script, my G. You out there lighting us up, share the script. They mad.
They probably got the only script, right? There.
Let me ask you.
When they go to the 2K league, though, what happened when they go to the 2K league most of the time?
Hella brick. I'm mad I didn't know them personally would help me build my house. Damn.
Oh my God.
Bro, come on, my G. I watch a lot of comp. And the way they play in these tournaments, then they see them in 2K leagues. Not all of them, though, but a lot of them, bro, like they can't hit a corner to save their life, bro. I'm sorry. A lot of them cheating. A lot of them. You gotta call it what it is, man. I'm sorry. That Maul looked like he was cheating. I'm sorry. He cheated. I'm sorry.
There it is.
I'm sorry. And too much people are too busy. Like, if somebody accuses me of cheating, I'm like, bro, I ain't got time for this shit. They Maul be quick. Oh, let me prove to y'all.
Yeah, that was a little extra. I can't, like I said, like Brew had mentioned, Jay mentioned, never let any other nobody for that matter, ever is going to get an opportunity to go through my computer. Ever. It's too much personal information.
Man, if I was gonna do that, let me tell you what I would do as an engineer. I'll build a virtual box and listen. First off, you can't get on my PC because you can pull my IP address and know where I am and all that stuff. You're not doing that. I'll build a virtual box on freaking Azure online or something and put it up there. Yeah, that's what you accessing. You're not getting anything here.
I'm worried about them going on my PC and see a picture of their moms, bro. Sorry, man. I like
your mom's favorite YouTuber.
I like older woman, bro. I'm sorry, man. I can't allow that. No, we ain't gonna do that. I'm sorry.
Oh man, that's funny.
If you guys are tired of running with randoms and you're looking for players to run with on NBA 2K, come on out and join our Discord. We'd love to have you. The link for Discord will be in the description below. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in, and y'all be sure to keep it locked right here at AllCity Live TV because we got a bunch more NBA 2K24 news, information, and updates coming your way. Drop a like and drop a sub on your way out. I'll catch you guys on the next video or live stream. Easy, y'all.